burned down your house 8 years later. Oh, I hate people. Okay, shoot.
Oh my gosh. Hey guys, it's me. My daughter and I are just talking about the
Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion finale. A mess.
Oh, that was a mess.
Hashtag Phaedra Parks is a fraud, a true scammer. Let them know.
Oh my god. I don't even watch the show, but
I do.
That was a mess.
A mess.
How could she lie like that? Did you guys see that? Did any of you? I don't even know how to see your comments on here, but I don't even know. Did you all watch the Real Wives of Atlanta?
Housewives of Atlanta. I'm not gonna get in the camera because
reunion show. What is this? Number 4? Why do they need 4? Why do we need 4? A 4-part reunion? Because Andy want to make his money. Andy wants his coins. Anyway, hey, it looks like we have 9 folks on here. I'm so glad you guys are joining me. There's Miora's hand. She won't stand into the frame. Hey, One So Sweet. I just saw you, didn't I? Did you join me on Instagram? I did my first Instagram live today as well. I had so much fun there that I was like, let me do my first YouTube live as well. So hi Myra, nice to see you. Thank you for joining me. Hey, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So it looks like I'll be able to see, like I'm a newbie to this, guys, so it looks like I'll be able to see your comments on the screen. Exactly. Andy, is it just me or do the housewife act worse than others on the reunion shows? I don't know. Oh, you're beautiful too. Thank you. I don't know. Are they worse?
I don't watch the shows. I don't watch the other ones. I just watch Real Housewives of Atlanta.
This one had me watching tonight's episode because it sounded like it was going to be such a mess. And Phaedra, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, she's a fraud.
But here's the other thing. What's the Phaedra?
Yeah.
No, Phaedra. Portia. Portia should have known better. You don't go spreading rumors that she should have gone to Portia directly.
Candy directly.
Candy. See, that's the show I don't watch. She should have gone to Candy directly and said that to her, not spread it all around the neighborhood. See, that's why I don't watch those shows. They are, come on. We grown. We know how to handle these situations.
A mess.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm going to wait for a few more folks to join, but I want to thank you guys for joining me for my first YouTube live broadcast. I'm so excited. And silly, obviously, but very excited. I'm so glad you guys decided to join me. Exactly. Andy, Darunia, you are so beautiful. Hi, Cookies have chocolate. Nice to see you. Hey, Angela G and One So Sweet. Again, it's good to see you too. So what I thought I would do today, okay, so let me start at the beginning because this is like a mess. It's shambles already. Oh, you watched them all, Judy B? Oh my gosh. Okay, so tell us, like, are they all that messy, or is just the Atlanta housewives? Are they the only ones that are messy like this? Because what I saw tonight, that was not cute. And I've seen their other reunion shows too. I think the one where Portia attacked Kenya, if I'm not mistaken. A mess. So you'll have to let me know because I don't watch. I don't know. Cause you know what it is? It gets to a point where it just makes me sad to see them behaving so poorly. It does. Like on some point, at a point, it's like entertainment, but on the other side of that, after you watch so many episodes, it's like, okay, how many fights can you have? How many lies can you tell? How messy can you get? Although it seems like they just push the envelope on messiness each episode, apparently, or each year. But yeah. So anyway, earlier today, I did my first Instagram live, and I had so much fun. I was on there actually to do a demo of a hairstyle, and then y'all, we started talking about. I turned 46 on Tuesday. So I'm really, really excited about that. But then I kind of talked about my family, history with cancer and like why this particular birthday is so meaningful to me. My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer when she was 46. And so for like a long time, I didn't think I would even make it to my petty booths. Yes, they are petty. Do they do Real Housewife shows like in other countries? Do any of you guys know? I'm so curious to know whether that is just an American thing or hey Sabrina, welcome. Hey Angela again. Angela, are you saying that they have housewife shows like throughout the world? It's not just a thing they do here in the US? That would be interesting to know. I would like to see some of the other housewife shows. They have them in Australia. Really? Oh. Do they have them on YouTube? Like, how do you access the episodes? If anybody knows, let me know in the comments or leave something here to let me know because that I would watch, you know, just out of curiosity to see like what kind of drama people start like in other countries. Is it the same as, you know, our homegrown drama or like, is it different? Are people, you know, upset because, you know, just of other things? I don't know. I'm interested to see about that. But anywho, so anyway, we were talking about the fact that this is, you know, in 2 days I'm going to be 46 and how meaningful that is for me because my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer when she was 46 years old. I want to tell you guys, get your boobies checked. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. It's the only one we have. All right. So, but this birthday is kind of meaningful. Thank you. Thank you. My birthday is going to be on Tuesday. So yes, although I have that like connection to my mom's situation, and unfortunately my mom, fortunately, we did have her for 2 additional years after her diagnosis, but ultimately she did succumb to cancer. And so when my mom died from cancer, I like felt like I wasn't even going to see my 46th birthday. I didn't feel like I would even see my daughter become a woman. And, you know, I've had so many rich blessings in the time since that time. But it was like, you know, a journey walk. It was, you know, I'm not even talking about the title of this video yet. We are going to get to that. But, you know, losing a family member, you go through so many phases of mourning. And like for me, it was depression or I guess initially it was disbelief. And then there was like mourning that actually couldn't happen because as a single mother, I was divorced by then. And at that time I had to like be present for my daughter. I had to raise my daughter. My dad had gotten sick because he lost, you know, my mom. And so you don't have the time to grieve. So I wasn't really grieving. And so it was just a process. Thank you, Judy B. So it was just a process. And it's so beautiful to be at this point on like, you know, you know, just a few steps away from my 46th birthday and not being fearful about that and going into it with a lot of excitement. So it's just been a whole journey thing. And I had so much fun with you guys over on Instagram. I'm like, let me come over here to YouTube and do my first live stream here because quite honestly, I had been like a little nervous and scared about doing it. Because I don't feel like I have that kind of charisma to do these things, but you got to just throw yourself out there and do it. All right. So I'm going to ask you guys if you can to please share the link to this video with others who you think might be interested. And I'm sorry, I'm putting my finger all up in your face. But please do make sure that you share this so that we can get a great conversation going and we can make this accessible to as many people who would like to see it. The purpose of this particular live stream is going to be to share with you guys like some of my favorites for my skincare products, also some of my favorite hair care products, and then also, favorite makeup I've happened upon. So the thing about hair, you guys know I have fine hair, so the products that I share I think are good for fine hair, but good for all types of hair as well. With regard to the skincare, I think the skincare will be good for everyone, but particularly those who are like me, who are in that category of having aging skin, but also if you are younger and you just want to prevent signs of aging. That's what I did when I was in my 20s. I started my skincare regimen. So I'll have some products that I use with regard to that. And then also I'm going to share with you guys some stuff that I use because I have oily skin. So I don't like to look like an oil slick. I know that I like to have a nice, fresh, dewy look, but in the summertime, it's like your skin can really look like so shiny and like an oil slick, and makeup will like slide off of your face. And I'm just going to share with you some of the things that I have been using that have worked really, really well for me, and I hope that you have the same results too. So, like I said, let's go ahead and get started. All right. Okay, so yeah, do share with folks that you think might be interested, okay? Okay, here we go. Oh, Judy B said that grieving process is no joke. Going through it now. Oh my gosh, your strength is shining through, Judy. My heart connects with yours right now because I know that it's such a difficult process and everybody goes through that process and grieves differently. So I'll say 3 things of advice just off the top of my head. Don't feel like you have to complete your grief process by a certain time. Don't let anyone let you feel like you can only grieve, or you should be done now, or you should be better now, or you should be healed now. There is no time clock on it. All right. So that's the first thing. Take as much time as you need. 2, surround yourself with people who will love you, who are generally just positive and supportive people who have your best interests at heart. That will help because those are people who are just going to pour into you. They're not going to know exactly what you need, but you'll be blessed just by that connection. So that will help. And the other thing is, pray, or whatever you do around that realm of connecting to God. Stay close to that. Talk to God on a regular basis. Talk to your loved one. I used to talk to my mother for so long after she passed away, y'all. I am not kidding. I would literally be in the house and my daughter would do something and I'd be like, that's your granddaughter. And it just helped because although they're not here in body, it just helps you to still stay connected to them, and it helps you to heal, and it helps you to know that their love and all that stuff really still occupies your space. We carry them forward here, and in how we live our lives and how we honor them, and how we choose to be in the world. So, just don't get stuck. Stay connected to God. Stay connected to positive people, and take as much time as you need to grieve. So my condolences on your loss, and I will be praying the best for you, okay? All right, so here we are on this first live. If you guys have any, this is such a great point. If you guys have any advice around grieving the loss of loved ones, because we're about to go into Mother's Day. I was actually born on Mother's Day. So Mother's Day is difficult for me. My birthday is difficult for me. And a lot of times people don't think about us, those who are motherless on Mother's Day. And so, just if you have any positive thoughts, or you've been through it and you have any advice to share with people, please do leave that in the comments of this video. One of the reasons I started this channel was because I want to create a community, and I love to be in connection with you guys. And these videos are bigger than just these videos. You know what I'm saying? And so we can be there for one another and help one another through things. And gosh, the worst thing is going through a valley moment and feeling like you are alone, because you're not alone. You're not the only person who will ever experience that thing. Other people have been through that, but sometimes it feels like you are alone. And so this, social media is just wonderful in that it allows us to connect with one another in a way that lets us know we're not alone. in whatever we're dealing with, whether it's hair, whether it's having oily skin, enlarged pores, getting older, or the loss of a loved one. All right. So, oh my God, we are 14 minutes in and I haven't even started yet on the intention behind this video. So let me go ahead and get started. I love you guys so much. I love this freaking format. I love it. All right. So if you're having a good time, don't forget to thumbs up and don't forget to share the video, and let's dive right in. All right, so I'm going to start out first with hair care stuff. So you guys know I have fine hair, and it is very difficult to find products that will allow our hair to get the fullness and the body we want and not weigh it down. And so one of the products that kind of works really well for me, or one of the styles that is easiest for me in the spring and summertime, is just the wash and go. It's just simple because, first of all, I can let my hair air dry in the summertime because it's so hot, so it will dry quicker. The other thing is that for me, having fine hair and being a low density hair natural, it helps me to a wash and go is just the easiest style to kind of maintain because I can do it like that. It doesn't require a lot of preparation. I can get up in the morning, I could do it, I could let it air dry, and then I'm good to go. Or I can diffuse it. It's just easier maintenance. I don't have to worry about retwisting it at night and doing that kind of stuff. I could just pineapple it up as I've demonstrated to you guys in videos and kind of go. So one of the products that I have returned to after all these years is this Tresemme product. Now, when I first went natural, and I went natural like several years ago, when I went natural, they did not have this formulation of the product. They had it was just like a regular Tresemme product. Now they have the Flawless Curls product, which I tried, and I actually did a demo using this product and showing you guys my wash and go process. I'll create a link. I'll try to create a link to this video where I demo this, but it's like 2 videos back. And curls came out absolutely great, but this one has silicone. If you don't like silicones and you want to stay away from sulfates, I highly recommend the Tresemme Expert product. I tried this one too. The last 2 wash and goes I used this product and it was fabulous. So either one of these, whichever you prefer. I use this to co-wash my hair, but then after I wash my hair, I use this as my leave-in conditioner, and then I'll just put like a little bit of gel over it and you're out the door. You can go. These are great. So this one has the silicones in it. This is the Flawless Curls. So, you know, if you like to stay away from silicones, then I would suggest not to get this one. I would suggest to try the Expert Curls one instead. The reason I like those particular products is because after your hair dries, I don't know, the hair is very lightweight, it's very moisturized, it feels really good, but the curls are just different. Like you get more fullness with it. And you know, a lot of times people say you can't change the texture of your curls, you can't change your curl if you have curls or not, and so on and so forth. I get that. Like if you don't have curls, then you're not going to have a curl. A product is not going to give you a curl. But if you have wavy hair, coily hair, whatever, different leave-in conditioners and different styling products can change the look of those curls. Like there are some products I use where my curls are just tighter. I have more ringlets, that kind of thing. Other products I use are more sort of elongating maybe. And so the look of the curl is different. Also, the way the curl clumps is different. And so that'll give me a different overall look. My hair is less see-through when I use the Tresemme, which I think is why I love it so much right now. So yeah, you want to try a lot of different, types of products because you're going to get a whole different look. Like your hair can look completely different based upon the stylers you use. And I like these too because I just like the way my curls look afterward. Another leave-in I love for summer and I only use in summer is this one. And again, this is like returning to my roots. This was like the first leave-in conditioner I ever tried, and it is the Kinky Curly Not Today. This is one of the best detanglers out there. Those of you who watch the channel and have been with me for a while know my daughter has like a grip of hair. She has so much hair per square inch. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so she has a lot of hair, and this really helped her to decrease her detangling time. So if you have tangly hair, or maybe your daughter has tangly hair, and you're looking for something with lots of slip that's really good for your hair and is more on the, more natural product bent, then this is a great one. It's also super great for wash and goes as well. And it's great for summer. This is not a leave-in conditioner I tend to use for the winter time or fall time, because I live in the Chicagoland area and our winters are so harsh that I need a leave-in conditioner that is hardier, so to speak. So I use the Elucence, which I have talked about on this channel like forever. All right. Now, edge controls. The edge control products I love right now is this one. It's Groganics. So there are two I really like. One is this one. It's by Groganics, and this is the DHT blocker system Revita edge product, and it strengthens and smooths your edges. It doesn't have any alcohol in it, and it does not flake. Like, I can attest to the fact that this is not flake, because I've put product layer over product, layer over product, layer on it, and it just doesn't flake. So this is what it looks like, and the consistency is like kind of weird to me. It's very, very thick. It's not like a gel at all. It's super thick, but when you put it on, like here, I'll take some and kind of put it on here. When you put it on in your hair, like, it doesn't leave any kind of, like stain or residue or anything like that on the hair. It, once you work it in, it goes, it's not emulsifying, but when you work it in the hair, it just completely disappears, but it lays that hair down. So I absolutely love, 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 love this. And it smells really good too. Also, the DHT is very good, I think, for fine hair naturals, or anyone who's dealing with breakage or dealing with hair that can be delicate, because it actually strengthens the hair and makes it stronger. And since I've been using actually the shampoo and the conditioner in this product, I have found that my hair has become stronger and it looks a little bit thicker, which is pretty cool. I'm just talking. Y'all got any questions? Let me know, type them in, and I will address them as they pop up on my screen. All right. The last hair product I'm going to talk about is this one. It's by Curls, and it is their Passion Fruit Curl Control Paste. Actually, I'm going to talk about a few more, because I know some of my subscribers or some of the folks in our online family like to straighten their hair, and I'm going to see if I can find a couple of products that are great for when you straighten your hair, but I'll do that more so toward the end of the video. But another product I like for control is the Passion Fruit Curl Control Paste. This is by Curls, and it is also a pretty thick product. A little bit goes a long way. I've had this for at least a year now, and it works great. I do find that if you have curly hair, you definitely want to tie the hair down after using this, and use it on not wet hair, but maybe dampen the hair just a little bit, spritz it a little bit with water, and then use it. And it will give you a longer, amount of edge control, but it doesn't work. This one doesn't work as long as the last one by Groganics. The one by Groganics, that one lasts like forever. All right, so next I'm going to go to skincare. So I get a lot of questions about what I use on my skin to try to keep it looking healthy and glowing and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to talk with you about the stuff that I'm using now, because it's kind of relevant to this time of year, and I just want you guys to get the best information I have to give. So hold on one second. I'm getting a comment in. Oh, and then I'm inviting some more folks to our live stream. All right, so I'm going to go right into skincare. So yeah, the skincare stuff I'm going to share is like going to be relevant to this time of year, and I hope that's helpful for you guys. All right, so this is all I use. Well, it's not all I use. It's mostly what I use. But this product by Mario Badescu. If you have been watching my channel for any length of time, you know I love Mario Badescu. And all I do, because I'm frugal, is I just keep buying this thing over and over again. Because you get 4 products in it and they last forever. Like these 2 products generally, well, this one lasts me for at least maybe like 2 months. Hi, Miss Eve. Thanks for joining us. We just got through talking about hair products. And I'm going to revisit hair products toward the end of this video. But now we're working on skincare, and then we're going to talk about some makeup that works really well for combination to oily skin. All right, so for anti-aging, but then also to deal with my issues as someone who has oily skin and who's, again, I'm about to turn 46 in 2 days. I like using this product because it has everything in it. It has the cleanser, the toner, moisturizing, and smoother. Now, I don't use a mask that often because I'm lazy and I don't do masks on a regular basis, at least not this one. I use different types of masks, but I use these 3 pretty much every day. And just these products will last me anywhere from 2 to 3 months. That's why I feel like this is such a good bargain, because if you buy the large ones, it's a little more expensive. And I just feel like this is essentially $10 a month, you know. So what can I say? I'm cheap. All right, so I'm going to talk about the first product. Oh, I don't have it over here, so I'll just have to show you this. Okay, so the glycolic foaming cleanser has glycolic acid in it, and the reason I like glycolic acid is because it helps to keep your most beautiful, healthiest skin showing. So what glycolic acid does is it sloughs off all of that aging skin that, you know, our skin cells turn over like every day. So it helps to remove that from your face, and then that way you're keeping your most beautiful glowing skin face forward. Like a lot of people have left messages for me or asked me questions about how I keep my skin like so, you know, glowing. Thank you. I appreciate you, Miss Eve. I'm looking forward to my birthday. I cannot wait, like seriously. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, so the glycolic cleanser is so great because it gets really into those pores and it sloughs off all of that dead skin, and it keeps that like glowing, beautiful skin face forward. So it helps to keep your skin looking more youthful. And then you don't have like layers and layers of dead skin on, you know, I don't know if you've ever seen people that you can tell like that the skin looks a little rough, and it could be because it's scarred. Oh my gosh, if you have breakouts and you have hyperpigmentation as a result of it, glycolic acid actually helps to remove that scar tissue. So it's not going to bleach your skin. It's going to help that scarred tissue turn over quicker. So that's why I really like it. And I use that with my Clarisonic just to cleanse my skin. And y'all know I'm silly, but you get a really, really beautiful result. All right. So after that, I like to go in with a glycolic acid toner. This is a new box. That's the only reason this looks new, because I've already finished my last one. But the glycolic acid toner is absolutely wonderful because, again, you're getting more glycolic acid. And I just take a little bit, I put it on a cleansing, you know, what do you call those? The cotton thingy. And I just rub it over my skin. So one thing it does is it helps to kind of reset my face after cleansing. So it helps like to pH balance it, which is good. And then it gets any residue that was left on the skin that you absolutely want to get off, because you want your face to be as clean as possible. You have to remove all of those free radicals from your face over the course of the day. Those things, when they settle in your pores and, you know, they just settle or sit on your face, they cause premature aging. So again, that's one of the things that I do on a regular basis, and I use it at night and I use it in the morning. I also use the glycolic cleanser either at night or in the morning. I go back and forth with those. I don't like to use it like back to back, if that makes sense, because it is a deep cleansing kind of product. And, you know, you don't need to deep cleanse your skin like that on a regular basis either, because you don't want to deplete it of some of the natural oils that, you know, collect on the skin, because those things also help you to maintain a youthful kind of look. All right, so once I've done that, then I go in with my collagen moisturizer, and I like this one during the day. Oh, Miss Eve, I am. Thank you. Miss Eve said I was her favorite YouTuber. I'm so honored by that. Oh, and I feel like I am so not, you know, I feel like I need to do better on YouTube. And I actually feel guilty when I'm not able to make videos, but sometimes life gets in the way, and so I just have to be more organized and stuff. But it is really encouraging and to see comments like that. So thank you so much, Miss Eve. It means the world to me. It honestly does, and it just inspires me to do better and be more creative and all that kind of stuff. Hey, Pam Taylor. We're twins, girl. All right. Fine hair twins. I'm so glad you found the channel. Like when I first came on YouTube, there were no fine hair YouTubers on here. And so again, that's kind of why I started the channel, because I started to get, I don't want to say depressed in my natural hair journey, but discouraged in my natural hair journey, because I felt like I didn't see people whose hair looked like my hair, and I wasn't able to achieve the results they achieved. And so I actually started the YouTube channel as a way to just kind of stay focused on my journey and to share what I had learned and to put something back into the community. So it is so cool to, have you guys comment about how you are fine hair naturals and how we're like fine hair twins, because that means that you see someone who represents you in this world. And I know that that wasn't there when I was natural. So I love it. Stop, drop, and roll. Lady, whatever you give us is always on point. So come when you can. I appreciate your content. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you're here. I see you on the channel all the time. And see, that's why I love this format, because we can kind of like talk back and forth. Oh, I love this. Being connected to you guys means like everything to me. It really, really does. So thank you. Stop, drop, and roll, girl. You know you my girl. Okay, this video is like 30 minutes. Okay, so let me get back to this. I'm having so much fun. I hope you guys are having fun too. Lisa R, you're one of my favorite YouTubers. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Oh, that means so much to me. Oh my gosh. You know what? Let me know what you guys like. Why am I one of your favorite YouTubers? Is it because, you see someone who, represents your hair on this platform? Or, is it because of, just some intangible? Maybe we're near the same age, or maybe we have some of the same experiences, or maybe we have the same approach on. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. But let me know. I would like to know what it is like you appreciate about this space. Because sometimes that gives me clues on things that I can, share more of with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Pam asked, do you have a Bantu not out video? Girl, I sure do. It's what I did on Christmas. And what I'll do is I will try to link it in the information section beneath this video once this broadcast is over, but I absolutely do. Yeah, so I'll make sure that you see it. And I probably need to organize my videos better, like so that you guys can go to the playlist and and find what you're looking for easier. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I love this platform and this way of connecting with you all, because you can ask those questions directly, and then that gives me like immediate feedback. So I love it. All right, we are close to the same age and you have the same hair type. Love you. Oh, thank you. Love you too, girl. This is so cool. I love this. Love this. Love this. Oh my gosh. All right. So I'm going to actually I talked about some hair stuff at the beginning, but I'm going to go back to it like toward the end of this video. So I hope you find some stuff that's helpful to you, as we navigate our fine hair journey too. Okay. As I mentioned, I use this Mario Badescu moisturizer, and it has collagen in it. So like I said, when you're older and you're getting that aging skin, and if you're younger, do not skimp on your skincare regimen. It will pay dividends when you get to be my age. I'm trying to look like Cicely Tyson when I'm 90. Have you all seen her? She looks phenomenal. Cicely Tyson, oh my gosh, beautiful. Anyway, this has collagen in it, which is really, really good for the skin. And it also has SPF 15. So one of the other things I like to do is make sure that I'm getting like sunscreen protection during the summertime. So that's why I like to use this in the morning. I don't use it at night. I use a different one at night. But yeah, I like to use this in the morning. Judy B says, close to the same age, hair density, and your energy, girl. You always make me smile. Aw. You guys are just amazing. Bye, Miss Eve. All right. See you soon. And don't forget to come back and watch the rest of the broadcast, okay? Maybe, should I do these like on Sundays? What do you guys think? Let me know if you think I should do like these kind of videos, live streams on Sundays. But yeah, so I use this because it hydrates the skin. Again, it has that collagen in it. And it does a really, really good job at adding additional kind of antioxidants. I'm having a good time watching. I can't wait to find out what kind of foundation you use. I wasn't going to mention foundation, but I will now, okay? Oh, you know what? Yes, I will. Yep. I'm going to tell you what I'm using for the summer months because it's like, again, I have oily skin and this stuff, it can get oil slicky real quick. Real quick. All right. So that's my skincare stuff. And then the other thing that I also use on my skin is this facial spray. You guys have seen me talk about it on the channel. I use this year round. It's rose water. It's super cheap. Ariel also buy you are cookies have chocolate, you're oil slick too. Okay, girl, you know the struggle then. You know what? Why do we have to have so many struggles? Fine hair, oily skin, what's going on? So I'm glad we can share in this platform, like seriously. But yeah, this is really great because a lot of times our skin will get super oily because it's not hydrated. So we have to make sure when you have oily skin that you're drinking a lot of water, keeping your body hydrated. And then, you know, spritzing the skin and then just like hair, sealing in that moisture with a nice light moisturizer, because that's going to send a signal to your oil glands not to overproduce oil. It's still going to produce oil, but it won't get as slick as it would if your body was like sending signals that you're dehydrated. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So that is that, I think, for skincare. And I'm gonna put links to everything in the info section of this video. So y'all just have fun, sit back, have a glass of wine or whatever you do on Sunday nights and enjoy. All right. So another thing that I like to use, so I'm gonna move on to makeup. So I'm gonna go to makeup and then I'm gonna wrap up with a couple more hair care products, okay? So the first thing I guess I want to talk about for makeup, I'll just talk about foundation. So for foundation in the spring and the summertime, I like to use this one by Makeup Forever, and it is their matte velvet product. Love this. Now, the thing about this is that it is full coverage. So what I do, to make it not full coverage, like I'm wearing it now, and as you can see, like you can see my skin through this, it does not look full coverage. What I do is I just use less product and I just dot it on my face, and then I use a little bit of this concealer also to mix in with the foundation. This is by NARS. And now it is expensive. So where I spend my money is in terms of makeup is like on my foundation and on my concealer, anything that I know I need to stay in place like for most of the day. And it's like the closest to my skin, if that makes sense. So I do use this NARS one, which I'm so glad is now at Ulta, so you can earn points for it. So you earn the points and then you get discounts down the line, like cash, that you can use at cash in the store. I used to get this at Sephora, and Sephora did not offer that benefit. You get points for your purchases, but you can't use it like cash, which you can at Ulta. And then I use the Makeup Forever product. And again, I just sort of dot it on, and then I use a really dense brush. I'm going to show you because I love this brush. This is by It Cosmetics. And I like it because this brush is very dense. It's dirty. Don't judge me. I haven't cleaned it yet, but it has dual fibers. So it's more dense down here and then it's less dense up here. So when you use this to put your foundation on, it goes on like the coverage is very smooth and consistent, and you're not losing product really in your brush, and it just looks like flawless. Like even if you're not going for full coverage, even if you're going for like light to medium, which I do, blends in beautifully. So yes, Makeup Forever Matte Velvet and the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And the reason I blend these two is because this is very matte, but this has like the radiant effect to it, and it keeps my skin from looking like super matte. Like I don't like a super matte look. So if you like a super matte look, then I would say just use this. Otherwise you could use this. Another good product is there's a drugstore version. I can't remember what it's called. I'll look it up and talk about it in maybe next week's video. It is less expensive, but I always have to buy two products and then I have to mix them together, and I never get the mixture right. So I actually did a video, like the last set of makeup videos I used that product, and I can't remember what it's called, but I'm just not good with the mixing stuff. So I'd rather just buy something that is my color and use it. I'm old, I'm fussy. I ain't got time for that. All right, so that's what I use for foundation. Occasionally, I will use a concealer now, or not concealer, but a contour palette. This is by Sephora, and I love this thing. I have been using this like almost every day, and I'm not big on contouring, but I love this. It is similar to the one by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Like the colors are very similar. The only thing is, this is like, I don't know, $20 cheaper or $15 cheaper. And this is powder, so it will work well on your skin if you have oily skin in the summertime. So it's not going to move or go anywhere. So that's why I really like it. And I tend to blend these two colors together to do a very sort of natural contour. You do these, and then I don't usually highlight places, but if I were to do that, I would like mix these two together to like highlight the bridge of the nose or whatever. They blend in really beautifully, and like I said, this is like, I think the palette for Anastasia Beverly Hills is like $49 if I'm not mistaken, and this was only like $29, and this will last forever. This will last a very, very long time. So I have been using this. The other thing, I'm going to tell you about, again, for people who have the oil slick thing going on, is using a mattifying primer. So like during other times of the year, I can pretty much use whatever kind of primer I want. But in the summer, or not a primer at all. But in the summertime, I have to use a primer. And two of my favorites are, and you can tell this has been used, but this is by Becca, and this is their Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. So if you have oily skins and you get like enlarged pores and stuff like that, this will help to diminish that. Like you won't even see the enlarged pores. It minimizes them beautifully, and it makes the skin very, very matte. And then the other one, and I'm going to tell you the difference between these in a minute. The other one is this one by Makeup Forever. It's the Step 1 Mattifying Primer. Now, these are full sizes, are about the same. The cost for these products, and it's not cheap, but you know, again, I don't like to be retouching my face. I want something that's going to go on, that the ingredients are good, and I don't have to worry about fussing with it. So, so this is worth it to me because, again, it's a product that's going to help me do what I need it to do, and these last forever, like forever. So, but I prefer this one to this one, and I'll tell you why. And it's just about preference, okay? They're both good. This one I prefer because I do feel like it's a bit longer lasting, but also when you put it on, and I'm going to show you when I put it on here. When you put it on, it does not leave any type of white cast on your skin. Like normally when you put on a mattifying primer, you'll get like a white ghosty, kind of look on the skin. This doesn't do that. See how it's the same color as the rest of my skin, and you can see all my veins and all that kind of stuff on it. But it doesn't. It just mattifies the skin. It just takes the shine away, and it keeps the shine away, but no cast. And so this is great if you want to control oil and not wear any makeup or wear very light makeup. It doesn't make the skin feel tight or anything like that. So that's why I really love this one. The Becca product works really, really well as well, but let me see if I can squeeze some out of here. Okay. The difference with this one is when you put it on, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera. When you put it on and when it dries, it leaves a white cast on the skin. And heaven forbid you put too much in a location, it's going to be, I'm trying to get it to dry down. It's going to dry down and then it's really going to look white. And it can look cakey. Like whatever you put over it, it can look cakey. So that's why I don't like this one. It leaves you looking kind of ashy. I'm leaving for now. I'll come back and look at the rest later. Have a blessed evening. Thank you. Thank you, hon. I look forward to talking with you later as well. And I'll see you when you come back. All right, so that's why, the difference between these two. Also, you can kind of feel this when to the touch, on the face, and the other one, the Makeup Forever, it just feels smooth. It actually feels like the rest of your skin. So that's the difference. All right, so I have two more things I'm going to show you guys by way of makeup, and then I'm going to move on. Now, I have heard about BH Cosmetics like for a long time. I belong to this makeup group, and one of the young ladies, I actually met her in a hair group. She was telling me about BH Cosmetics, inexpensive cosmetics, beautiful colors, great pigmentation. I should try it and all that kind of stuff. But I didn't, because I'm like one of those people who needs to touch makeup and, swatch it up close and see all that kind of stuff. And they only sell stuff online. I don't know if they have stores in different cities, but they don't have any stores here in the Chicagoland area. So one day I got like tired of seeing all these really pretty looks created with this products from this company. So I decided to order this. Now this has 26 colors in it. It was only $12.99, which is a great deal. That's why I also decided to do it, because I figured, why not? It's only, 12, 13 bucks. I'll give it a try. Now this is the neutral palette. And so I will say that it looked completely different on the website from what I got. Like, this does not look neutral to me. This looks very colorful to a straight up neutral girl. This looks very colorful to me. However, once I got over that, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. And I actually used it to do my makeup today. Thing I like about it is that all of these are blushes. I don't know who gonna wear this blush, but all of these are blushes, and then the rest of these are eye shadows, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Like, this color is so pretty. Here, let me see if I can swatch it for you guys. Can you see that? And if I was gonna blend that here onto like the skin, hopefully this will come up because I'm doing this on my phone. But can you guys see how pretty that is? Like, how pretty that would be for a blush, especially if you have a really rich skin tone. Just absolutely gorgeous. But that is like my favorite color. Today I mixed this and this together, and that's what I'm wearing, and I really like this as well. This one is also really gorgeous. Let me see if I can swatch this. That's what that one looks like, and I'm gonna put it on my skin also. It's more of a reddish, goldish kind of tone. I don't know how it's coming up under these lights, but it's so pretty, guys. And then all these colors are really pretty. Now, what I didn't realize is that most of these colors are do have like a satiny kind of finish. I prefer matte colors because I have the oily skin, and I just feel like matte eyeshadows are more complimentary when you have oily lids and all that kind of stuff going on. Also, I have aging skin, and so your skin can get kind of dry up in here, and you don't want anything that's going to bring out wrinkles and crepey skin and stuff like that. And I feel like satins can do that. So you just have to be really careful and think about where you place them. But the colors overall are really, really pretty. I'll do like a really quick swatch of some of these colors. Here, I'm going to do this pink because I'm actually wearing this pink. Look at that. It is like super neon. And I'm like, this ain't no neutral. Anyway, there's that one. And it's actually really, really gorgeous. I'm going to do this one also because this looks really pretty. I haven't used it yet, but it's like a salmon-y sort of color. Can you see that? Here, and I'm going to. Oh, this lighting is not doing these justice. But then you have like your set of neutral, your typical neutrals. So you have a black, you have some golds, and then you have varying browns, you have coppers, you have, you know, dark copper, light copper, and then you have your cooler, you know, sort of neutrals down here, and then you have a little bit of color to play with in the center. So I'm like, okay, this is cool. And once I started playing in it and trying like to create different eye colors with it, I'm like, this is absolutely gorgeous. So this was definitely a good way to spend 12 bucks. The products on BH Cosmetics, I got a bunch of brushes too, and I'm not going to go into that in this video, but brushes are freaking amazing. Absolutely love them. All right, so the last things I'm going to focus on with makeup are these things by Milani. Look at these colors, y'all. Aren't they gorgeous? They gorgeous. This is the Amore Matte collection by Milani, and they are more so earth tones, I would say, which I'm all for. And they are liquid lipsticks, so you kind of like put them on, they dry down, and they stay in place all day. One of the things I like about these is that they're not, you know how some matte can look like make you look dead or make your lips look dead. These don't do that. So this one, I'm just going to do a quick swatches of these so you can see what they look like, and hopefully they look decent under these lights. But this is making me matte, and it is just a beautiful sort of coppery, deep coppery color, and it has like a little bit of gold flecks in it. They're absolutely gorgeous. Can you guys see that? Absolutely gorgeous. This one is called Soulmate. This is the one that actually made me stop and look at these products. This is from these colors are more on the metallic side, and I absolutely love them. This one is a little more on the red side, and look at that. See that? Isn't that pretty? Good Lord. And they smell good too. And then this is the last one. So this one is more of a coppery kind of liquid lipstick. And I really, really like this one too. And I get so many compliments when I go out in these. So here, look at those. Aren't those gorgeous? And you can see how they dry down, and they're matte, but they're not that dry, dull matte. The metallic component really makes them pop. So love, love, love these. And again, like seriously, look at that. That's gorgeous. And the other thing I really like about these is that they're not drying to the lips. Some liquid mattes can like leave your lips looking like dehydrated. And again, these colors do not do that at all. Absolutely love them. Let's see. I did hair. I did skincare. I did makeup. And I think I'm going to end with one other product for the hair. All right, so this product is by Organics, which I guess is now OGX. That's what they've changed their logo to down here at the bottom. And this is the Thick and Full Biotin and Collagen Weightless Healing Oil Mask. And I like to use these like on different hairstyles, like even this hairstyle, if I'm just bunning my hair, I like to use these. I actually used this in my last demo of a wash and go just to add a little bit of shine and sheen to the hair, but to do it in a way that leaves the hair still really, really weightless. you can take it and you can like just mist it on the hair, or what I like to do is spray it on my hands and then use my hands to kind of like scrunch it in and place it where I want it. But I absolutely love this product because it has really good ingredients in it. It has a little bit of wheat protein in it. So if you are your hair doesn't respond well to wheat protein, I definitely think that you should think about that. But it does have biotin in it, and it does have collagen in it. Both, are going to be really good for, hair growth, hair retention, healthy for the hair. But one thing to note is that if you are, more, you like products that lean more to the natural bent, that this does have some ingredients that you probably don't look for, in products that you purchase. Okay. But if you don't care about like silicones and, parabens and stuff like that, I don't know if this has parabens in it, but if you don't like silicones, then you definitely want to think about whether this is something you want to purchase. But I will tell you the end results are absolutely beautiful. They have another oil mist that I used in the past, same thing. I don't know about their shampoos and stuff like that, but their oil mists are bomb for oily hair, or not oily hair, but for fine hair where you really have to be careful about weighing it down. All right. I think next week I'm going to share with you guys some of the products for hair that I like to use for blowing hair out or stretching hair. And I'm also going to share with you guys products that I like to use for twisting. I just purchased a couple of things from Quemet Biologics, so I think I'm going to show that to you guys next week. And I think that we are good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live broadcast. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Hit me in the comments also if you did. And I had so much fun. I hope you guys did too. I love interacting with you guys. Man, this is like the best. I think I'm addicted. So I'm going to try to do a video in a couple of days when I'm actually celebrating my 46th birthday. And I look forward to sharing that with you guys, with you guys. Thank you. Love this too. Oh, good. I'm glad you liked it. MJ Gardner, 123. I'm glad you joined me. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. This is like, again, it's such a beautiful way to connect with you guys and to share with you guys and to have like feedback. Let me know if you'd like for me to do a Q&A, maybe with myself and maybe also with my daughter, and we can kind of talk about our natural hair journey. We've both been natural for several years now, and our journeys kind of compare and contrast. We have two different types of heads of hair, and we prefer to wear our hair in completely different kinds of styles. So if you guys would like to see a Q&A with the both of us, let me know. We can do that. And until next time, I will look forward to seeing you. Oh, a Q&A would be great with your daughter. Okay. So we're going to plan to do that. Oh, we should do it for Mother's Day. See, that's what I'm talking about. I love this platform because you get that kind of immediate feedback about what you guys would like to see. And then also you guys help the creative process because, sometimes I'm like, I don't even know if anybody wants to see these videos. Angela, okay, yes. All right, so we got another thumbs up for that. Cool. All right, let me know. What do you guys think about me doing a live video each Sunday? Love you, show. Can't wait to see some more videos and your beautiful hairstyles. Catch you later. Bye. All right, cookies and chocolate. Thank you. All right, so I'm thinking about making this a regular thing and doing this on Sundays. So if you guys think that is a good idea, let me know. Leave a comment. Leave a thumbs up, kind of let a sister know something, and then I will schedule to do these every Sunday. Like, this is amazing. All right. Thank you guys for sharing. Sunday will work. Cool. All right. Thank you, Judy B. Thank you guys for sharing your time with me. My gosh, I don't take that lightly. Time is precious. And I'm just honored that you decided to spend a little bit of time with me. All right. So have a great week. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.